Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming, and this is Prison Architect Revisited, where I'm looking at some of the older games that have had updates, see how they've changed. So without further ado, let's load up the prison. So we've still got a fair bit of space. What time are we just coming up to now? We're just coming up, I think, to the afternoon, which is a good time. Yes, PM. Okay, a couple of things I want to look at in the prison this time. Now we've got the block C to get up to 100, so I do want to significantly increase the number of prisoners in low and medium or normal security, and see if we can get some more prisoners in the prison. I'm also worried about the number of deaths that are happening and incidents in the prison. Now it does seem like a lot of the deaths seem to be happening, as an example, in areas in minimum security, and I'm not sure why. There's a few unknown reputations running around, and it's potentially possible that these people are informants, etc. So first thing I want to do, we're in a free time. I'm going to see if I can get some minimum security informants into the security room during this free time, because it's less likely they will get seen. Now I don't have to go into this particular area at this time, but let's see, where are we now? I think fortunately the new system means that I can't tell exactly where which group a person's in, but I was reading somewhere. What I'm going to do is activate multiple ones. So at the moment we're going to activate that one and also activate Tim Smith and that one. So we're going to activate 3 people to try and increase our coverage of the prison in general. So we just let them come up to the get routed into the security office. An interesting little item I found: if I pause and then hang over the confidential informants, it does actually move me to the various areas, which is an interesting handy element using the pause. Now we did have 2 dead bodies just come up, so I'm not sure why that is. But also, while it's active, if I pause, no, I can go over the character and go over these, but I can't just generally move around the prison, make the screen move around the prison to see what else is available, unfortunately. But what I can do, if I unpause now we've got a coverage at the moment, a certain amount of coverage. Now this is going to be generally, I think, of max. Is that max security? I think he's in a max. So let's go down here and see if that information has given me anything. Right, he hasn't unlocked that reputation, and there's nothing really showing. We've got another confidential informant being brought in. Well, we found someone who is a gang member. So now that we have 3, our coverage is up to 41%, or that's 2. Let's see if we get it. It's gone up to 52%. Okay, I'm going to activate this guy. I'm going to activate all of them and see if we can get our coverage up as high as possible. Let's get all 5 of them in there and done with it. Okay, with all of these in here, we've now got a 66% chance. So we found that he actually now has a character reputation of stoical. We can also have a look. There's some items in here. We need a little bit more coverage, I reckon, but this is definitely handy getting multiple informants in the building at one time. Anything down here? No, nothing looking in as a problem in that area. Right, while they're in there, we're going to have a quick run around and see if there's anything worth looking at. Quite a lot. Ah, okay, we have someone in here who is targeted. So who is this? Let's go and have a look. I think we need to someone needs to be made a confidential informant, I think. So why are you here? You're a snitch. Okay, and you're targeted. So, okay, you are now going to be changed to protective custody. So that was of great use. Now there's a lot of ropes hanging around made from laundry, but that's semi-normal. Now we'll deactivate these, and we've got quite a lot in this area. I think we're gonna start doing some searching, especially since it's asleep. But first of all, we will send our confidential informants back, but I'm gonna search them as they go out of here, because I've always got a feeling they will nick stuff from us, basically. So we're going to deactivate all of these guys, but let's come off of this section now. But I'm going to make sure that each of them are set to search prisoner. So they're all going back, but they will be searched on their way out, which is cool, good. But what I'm going to do, we've got a number of... We've changed that person to a protective custody, which is good. So he'll get moved down into the protective custody area, which should hopefully help towards stopping a more... what's the right word? Deaths, because that was obviously an issue. Now, one thing I'd like to do is also look at some of the areas. Let's do a shakedown. Everyone's asleep, so whilst everyone is asleep, I'm going to shake down this prison, and let's see what we find. So during this, it will search everywhere in the prison and see what we find. So we've already found 2 forks and some cigarettes. And it will basically everywhere gets searched. So it's not a targeted search, this is a search everywhere. Now why are you patrolling in there? So we'll let that run through and see what interesting things we find out. Now one of the things I thought I could do whilst this shakedown is going on is do some work in our normal security. Now one thing I wanted to create was a laundry. So we'll put a laundry area here specifically for the this will be the normal security laundry area. I think, yep, we'll have this as normal security laundry. Let's put some paving stone down on here so they can get around a little quicker. I think I need to do that in general in some of these areas, just to sit around here. And maybe do like that. Okay, just to increase the speed in some areas getting around. Okay, so we're going to make this a laundry area for those prisoners. And also, let's see, it might need some electricity. And it's going to need some water as well, so we'll put the just run an electrical cable straight down there, and a small water pipe. Let's just run that down here. We'll have all the washing machines at the top, it's easiest, so if I just run electrical cable, that will sort that out. The other area is I want to create a new cell block that basically here we're going to cover this area, and we'll just I think I'll use the area first. I'll have one gap, and then we will see what we can fit inside it. And this will be next level up. So let's just have a quick check of room quality. So they were level 2. That dorm is at a level 5. Alright, that's because it's not got full capacity at this moment. And our shakedown is still going. And we have found, I think we found some tunnels. So while that's doing there, I'm going to go and see what's happened with our shakedown. Well, looks like someone was having a bit of fun trying to tunnel out, so we will remove that tunnel. I think that's as far as it went so far, so we obviously have got some tunnelers, let's put it that way. Some people trying to get out. We need to look at the ways to get around that issue as well. Something... Is that our low quality area? Reasonably low. Yes, it is our problem group. Okay, we might have to have a look through that. Why is this radiator still not? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna put a different radiator in. And dismantle the old one. See if that helps. I'm just annoyed why that one just constantly doesn't want to work. It's obviously getting confused between cold and hot water, so let's just move it along one. Maybe that will work it. But okay, so we've got someone did try to escape. So that's something that needs to be taken into account. These guys are obviously digging away, and we're not spotting it. So let's go back to my, see if there's anything else found in medium or normal security. Right, we can quickly do the laundry area here while we are in this area. So first of all, let's just set it up as a medium security only. Then we set it up as a rooms laundry. And then we need some various laundry baskets and other items. So we'll start with the laundry machines. And mainly laundry baskets, because they tend to leave them hanging all over the place. So we just put lots of those in just to cover the area. And now if we go to here, we can max out the jobs in there. Cool. Okay, so that's our laundry area now sorted. Let's now sort out this new prison cell. We will need metal detector outside. We're going to need some electric and water coming in here, so we might as well do that now. We'll put that in there, and we will need a water boiler, which I think I can maybe put over here. Bring the large water pipe over in this direction, I think is the easiest way for the moment, and then bring it up into the center. There we go. Now is this set to the right? Yep, let's just make it medium security only, and then start building some cells. So we're going to want, we could follow the same format, I think. Yep, I think it's going to end up being the same format as before. Why change a good thing? Now, one thing I noticed is these have they don't have many showers here. We don't have an extra shower facility, so some of these guys here are not going to be getting a shower time. They're all trying to use the one shower area, so I think we might build some out in the yard, some various bits and pieces, but we'll sort that out in a second. Let's just carry on with what we've got going here. We're basically mirror the current system. And I think we'll raise the quality of these rooms by putting in what's nice and cheap. A chair, I think, will be the quickest way to quickly put some additional comfort in there for each of the people. Alright, where's those toilets gone? Where do I put the toilet? Just there. Okay, so small pipe just to there, and across there also. And we will need, so there's no hot water, and we will need a radiator. So we'll put a, where are we? Hot water pipe through there, and then we will put a radiator in there. And we will define the cells now so that they are defined, and then we will need to put some gates in there, some doors in there, obviously. Some jail doors. So it's only 6 cells, which isn't much, but as I was saying, I think we need to expand out and have a little sort of toilet come shower block in or close to this yard for those that want to use it during that time period, just to expand. Now, so where are they? They are in their eat-mid time. Okay, let's just get some objects here. So we'll put, I think, down in this corner, a couple of toilets and a shower. Now we're going to need some water, and it's going to need some hot water for the shower, which we can take from here, hopefully. That might help them to relieve some of their issues, shall we say. And the final bit we'll do is we'll set it now is the deployment, so that it mimics. That's fine. What we will need to do is make sure, actually, food distribution, we want these people to actually use that canteen. There we go. And we will need some guard patrols, so almost identical, and we just go through the various times. So we want one there, one there, Now I've got to see what's ended up getting cancelled because I'm clicking buttons there. Yep. So electrical cable, let's just make sure that that is all sorted out. Yep, there we go. You can go through there. What else was cancelled more than likely in setting it up there? Was that radiator cancelled? We'll let it build up. As I say, it's annoying when it does that. Now one thing we'll need one more guard for that, so we'll get a guard now. And I'm now going to leave them whilst I get out of the this security area. And next go and look at the minimum area. Alright, on my way up to minimum security I found a couple of issues with the patrols. Now my idea for expanding here is I'm just going to expand straight on the back of this particular area first of all. So we're just going to expand, yeah, I think straight like that. I think that would be adequate. Requires an entrance. Okay, we'll give it a temporary door just here, just to give it an entrance temporarily, and let that build up. So that's going to be one area we can build. The other area is we could expand these dorms at the top to the right. We have got plenty of room above as well, potentially, but we could just expand these out or create a new version, but we'll let that version sort out first. While that is building, let's just go and have a look at solitary, because we've got a couple of people in solitary. It might get more informants. The more informants, I think the better I've got of finding these people who are potentially going to be cracked down on. Oh, he's a gang member. Gang members are never going to be informants. And he doesn't feel like being an informant either. Okay, that's fair enough. One other thing, while I'm just here, something I noticed is there's a lot of pile up of bits and pieces in the canteens. And I think putting some bins in place would be helpful for cleanup. Generally it will be quicker for the cafeteria staff to use bins rather than dragging it all the way back every time. So we will have a look. Oops, someone's found some cigs. Right, we'll put some up here and also some in the kitchen, although there is actually some in the kitchen already, so let's not worry about those. Let's put some more in the corner of these areas of the canteen. And the same in this canteen over here. A couple of bins at the end, and I will need to do the same on these other security blocks as well. Couple just there. I think the only other place left. Then basically they will just take it to the bin instead of all the way back to the canteen, and the workmen can deal with clearing the rubbish. Where have we got in here? Okay, so that's some bins. So that will just help with, I think, efficiency for cleaning. I don't really want to be going into the areas just at a second. I'm going to the minimum security. I think that should be alright at this moment. I've got enough guards in the yard area. I'll quickly make my way through. And since they would, I'm gonna have a search that cell block. Now the other area is I could make this a super dorm and expand this dorm out even further. It doesn't like that entrance there. Okay, let's cancel that and put another door in just there for the moment. But what I'm also thinking is, what if I might try making one massive dorm. It's going to be massive, yeah, obviously, but it could be, it may be too big, but I haven't tried doing that, so it's worth a try. The other bit I want to block off, I actually want to block off them getting around this back. So I'm going to put some fences in to block people getting around the back, except for a staff door near the bottom potentially, just here. So I put that in there, and then we will put a staff door. Where's a staff door in here? That's hopefully to stop them where people are throwing things across the wall. I'll put a staff door in there. Yeah, they're throwing things across the wall to be picked up later. So hopefully that will stop some of that happening as well. Okay, whilst waiting around, I'll just wait in the reception area here for the moment. Let's just go through some of the grants and money. Oh, actually, I can decrease my loan. Let's get rid of my loan while we're doing it. That just gets us out, saves a bit of money. Is there anything else we can do? Let's see. Tool cleanup. Okay, that's a quick little one. We can possibly do another. Wish I'd known about it when I was doing that shake-up. That could have been interesting, though. That will give us some money once we have found. Let's see. Once we've found a number of items, I think 20. Yeah, we'll see how the tool cleanup works. We'll do another shakedown at night time and see how that works. Or remove the supply. Let's see. Okay, so I think we just got to do a shakedown. And the other one we can look at, I think, is government security ratings, and that is a matter of getting dogs and guns. Because dogs and guns is good. So now it does mean I'm gonna have to, take research dogs and guns here as well. Now my money, we've got 23,000, so I'm gonna need to build an armory and a kennel. Let's think. Now the armory I want secure. Now I'm thinking actually what I could do is put it up here. Put the armory up in this area. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Go into there and I'll convert that to brick walls. We'll do that once they're done. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that once it's built. And then the kennel. So that'll be our armory. Kennels. Let's see, where can we put the kennels? It should really be somewhere where a bit close. I could put them at the other near the armory. Where have we got? Okay, I see a place. I know it's going to be a bit weird, but the back of the kitchens. Yeah, could put the kennels down here, I guess. No real problem, as kennels got to be inside. I don't know if it will show it to me yet. 5x5. The armory has no particular requirement, but it has to be but it doesn't have to be it can be outdoors, the kennel area. So that's why I was thinking down there. Where else would be a nice place to put the kennels? I want to use this area in this centre for something else. I think down by the kitchens is done, except it's not 5x5. Yep, it's not big enough area. I don't think up here is going to be a big enough area either. But I think it's going to have to be behind, so let's just fence it off. I can just use fencing, I think, for this. Don't need to make it anything bigger. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so okay, let's give them a nice area. So this will be our kennel area. Let's just check to see whether they could actually get through this way. Yeah, I think we could put some a door in to this area up here. Gives them an easy way to get in and out. See if there's another way so they can get in and out rather than going through the main. Although actually it might be just easier to take them through the armory. We'll have these as have to be secure doors. So we're going to change this to be a jail door just there, and a solitary door, solitary confinement door is going to be there, and we will remove that object just there, that particular door, and basically replace it with a wall once this has been built up. It's not going to invalidate security at the moment because we haven't built everything, and they're still obviously hard at work in the various areas. So whilst they are building, let's go and have a check to see how things have got along. So our medium, normal security is almost there, and we've had an incident. Where's this incident? In max security. I'll go and have a look at that in a second, see what's happening. Okay, that was obviously when I was laying out things, some of the requirements didn't get set, and hot water. Oh, I haven't finished the hot water. Almost done. There we go. We just need a hot water pipe in there, and it needs electricity. But hopefully the room quality of these should be better. So they're 3s. Outdoor window chair. Outdoor window. So these are grade 3s. Okay, that's fine. That should get people happy. Let's go and see what this incident was down in max. Well, he attacked someone, robbery. He obviously attacked somebody. Let's just have a look at their needs. I haven't been to the needs for a while. So food, clothing. Let's go through the thing. Minimum security, food. Well, you know, they've had their food. Tough. Clothing. They've now got that type of they've got a laundry, so they can sort it out themselves. Warmth. Okay, I think that's because of the cell isn't done. Recreation, family. That's I think everyone's got a recreation need if they look for it. Okay, normal security seems to be okay. Let's have a look under max. Foods, they're not recreation. Okay, let's have a look under protective. Sleep, for some reason not enough sleep and not enough warmth. Okay, warmth in the protective custody. Let's go and have a look where the warmth quota is in here. So if we, oh, we've got another one that was not, they obviously had a fight, those two. So if we go in here and go to logistics and go to temperature, yeah, okay, I didn't put in the hot water. Did I put hot water into there? Okay, let's just see. So we need a hot water pipe in, say, if I take it, we've had 2 more deaths today. Oh, what is it with all these ruddy deaths? I'll put some in there and some into there, and then we get a radiator in there and one in there. And where were these deaths? Let's go and see if I can find the deaths, because was it min security again? We've got a dead body around somewhere. Where's this dead body? I wasn't able to find a dead body, but since they've finished this area now, I can look at building up these cells again. So if we start by removing these doors first of all, and then we just start expanding. So let me just quickly duplicate effectively what we've got. I think I could use the clone tool here, but which maybe we will do. So let's have a look at the quick build. So no, I want clone that there, and then if I select again, and then we do end up with a small block on the end, which I will just manually sort out. And then we've got good old utilities. So that's all set up to be created. I need to modify the guard patrol as well. The easiest way I think is just to extend him down to the end. There we go. So his guard patrol will now cover the whole of the block. So that'll give us another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another 8. And now we'll let that go through. I think next I need to look at this dorm. Let's see if we can do a massive dorm expansion. This would be dangerous because a big dorm like this is going to fill up with a lot of people. Obviously, that's the nature of why I'm doing it. But at the same time, it's going to provide a lot of people. So let's see what we can get in here anyway. So first of all, we're going to need to demolish this wall and take out that window. take out that door and replace it with a wall. Then, okay, we're going to need a little bit of electricity by the looks of it. Just a little bit. Now we're going to need to pipe in the water. Let's see how far the water will go, because we're going to need to expand the shower and toilet facilities. So if we double up on everything, so we'll because what we want to do is ensure room quality is still good enough. So under the quality regimes, we need a shower head per 4 prisoners. Toilets is not so much. We can leave the toilets there, so showers is potentially the problem. Now what we can do is, I think maybe is expand this out to have more showers in this area, and just put more make this a larger dormitory. Let's just make that, and I'll add it in a second. What I mean by that is I will let's say minsec only, and also minsec only. I forgot to set the permission priorities. It changed it over to shared. That was annoying. Let's just make sure that's right. Yes, that is correct now. And make that staff only, so staff are not. I'll stop them coming in here, and we will put a door in, brick wall in back in there. That's fine. Okay, so we will expand out this dormitory room here, so it's going to make it a big dormitory. Now we're going to need some windows in this. Now how many windows? It's all going to depend how many people we get in here, obviously. But let's put some outdoor windows in here now, because it's a quick win on the quality stakes. And now I'll need some bunk beds. So we will, let's see, how shall we do this? We'll have a bit of a layout reconstruction, I think, of all of the bunk beds, but possibly we'll do some rows. So we'll have a row coming 2 2 2 2. Yeah, okay, so if we have then a gap, if we go 1. Ooh, I'm just trying to think of a good layout for the beds in this. We could put them all the way around the inside and put the other bits inside. Okay. We don't have a, let's just fill this. Let's see what we get. And the same on the other side. Right, we'll go with that for the moment and see how many it actually puts into this block. I'll reorganize those out later, and then we'll sort out the, what should we say, the quality later on. So okay, we seem to be okay. Let's just go and have a look. Right, we're in a lockdown sleep up now. Because of the tools stuff, I reckon this is a good time to do another shakedown. In fact, what we're first of all is, yeah, we'll do another shakedown to try and get those tools. See if we can clean up on those tools again. Let's see how we're doing up here. So we're searching again 391 places. Let's see, does this get to, yeah, it's removing that, so that'll be fine. Now I may have read this wrong. We've actually got to remove the supply of stolen tools and the supply of stolen weapons. Okay. So does that mean we have to... It's not saying I've got to remove a percentage of them. We've had 3 deaths today. Why was there 3 deaths today? The number of deaths we are getting is still too many. Let's put it that way. Now I've actually stopped the shakedown because I just did a quick check on the particular system here, and someone had commented is make sure you do it before midnight and the end of the day, otherwise it resets the search and says, oh, you may not have found everything. So I need to do a shakedown just after midnight and make sure, you know, it gets all of the items are collected in that day. So let's just start it one more time, but at this time at midnight. Right, just after midnight we've had the cash flow and wages go through, so now we do the shakedown. So why was that guy dead? Can I... He's left them there for the hearse, I'm guessing. Oh, he overdosed. Okay, so we're getting some... How's this guy? Again, I think it's possibly another overdose. Okay, we're getting a load of drug overdoses. So we've got a drug problem basically in our prison. So what can we do about drugs whilst that shakedown is happening? Well, one would be the pharmaceutical. Okay, I think we can start a pharmaceutical, but we're going to have to change this to not be staff only. So we're going to have to make this a shared area. There we go. Now if we go back to our program, we stop and start that again. Start, okay. And we'll look at the scheduling of that. 6 PM, so around that time we will have someone in here. I think we might need a chair. Put a chair in there, and I'm around 6 PM I'm gonna set a guard in this area. So let's see, security around 6 PM. Where's that 6 PM? Well, say there and possibly just before. There we go. That's good. That'll help with the drugs issue, I hope. I also want to see, has our area for dogs, and yes, this has been done. Just need to sort out this wall on the far side. So let's put a brick wall back in there, and we'll demolish those and replace them with a brick wall. And then this room we will now make a armory. If I can find it. Armory. Some days I wish things would be put in a more... Oh, I still haven't... Has they not finished? Oh, they haven't finished. We've got dogs though. We can do the dog. Where's the dog kennels? Let's go and do the dog kennels. The armory's not ready to be done, so but we can do the dog kennels. Kennels. La 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 la. Here somewhere. There we go. I wish sometimes there was a like you could change the default to sort alphabetically, because I always look at things. I look at things alphabetically. I don't look at things in a another way. I'm just looking. I'm looking for kennels, so I'm going to go to where I think K would be. But anyway, can't have everything now, can we? And we'll just put a couple of dog kennels in here. Now I want 4 dog kennels, I think. Let's see. Dog crates. Because my idea here for looking for drugs, and this will be part of the whole drug clampdown, I think, is during yard time, when all the prisoners are out in the yard, we could have a dog patrol. So since yard time is the same for everybody, so it's always going to be the 11 till 12, which is the if I just go here, which is, if we can put a dog patrol now straight through the, we just put it straight through the center of the yard, I think. There we go there, and we say put 1 dog on, no, don't want it there, we want it at here. There we go, 1 dog there. And then I'm going to make my way into a medium and do a similar. So dog patrol, straight through the center. Schedule 4 only. And then the same for Max. Come on. I can do that without going in there. So if I just say there, schedule 4 only. So that means I do need to have at least 3 dogs. So we will hire those now. Dog handlers. Where are the dog handler? 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that will set them up. The other place I would like to have is at night time we have a guard patrol all the way around the outside, the perimeter. Now I'm not sure about getting out into the perimeter now, but I'll sort that out possibly at the end. What I'll do is all the external wall we'll have a couple of dog patrols at night. Oh, got another. Why is that person dead? Another overdose. I don't know. I reckon it's got to be the putting these bloody cleaning cupboards. That's what it is. Possibly this cleaning cupboard is going to have to be removed. I reckon they're getting all of their drugs and stuff from here, quite possibly. Another one. Overdosed as well. They're all overdosing from the cleaning cupboards. Has to be. The good thing is my new dorm has pushed our capacity so far up to 111, and I guess it's mainly because of this dorm. Let's just have a look at the room quality though, because I'm reckoning I'm gonna need to do something on the room quality. There's a lot of people potentially able to get in here. Yeah, let's already start thinking about this. I think we're gonna need more showers. And we'll put a brick wall in there for those showers as well. And let's see, well, we've got a radiator. We will move some of these items, the bookcases and these beds. We will change them to go in a different way, and I think we're going to need some more chairs. And we'll put the bookshelves back. We're going to need some more bookshelves anyway, so I'll put them over on this side. Just ready, and then we're going to need some utilities for these. Let's see how that goes from there. See if that fulfills their requirement. Let's just make sure that they haven't moved where they are going to have their food. That's fine. Except, okay, those I want over there. Okay. There we go. Right, okay. Don't want any more in here. Now it does mean, see, our guard patrol has our guard patrol is going to need to come a little further into here each night. Whoop, incident down below. And oh, we have a big intake coming in. 46 minimum and 6 normal security. Okay. I may have that's there'll be quite a few people coming in at reception. I've got a feeling we may be needing a few more guards. Is everything else? Everything is okay up there. I'm gonna move away from normal security, thank you. Yeah, we've got quite a few people coming in here. I don't know if we're gonna have our shakedown got done, and that also managed to sort out that grant. Now I'm just going to buy 2 more guards, because I think with 46 people coming in, I think 2 more guards should be enough for the moment. And we can have a look at this dorm and just lay out the rooms a little bit better. See if there's any other little problems. Since we have got a 0 degree, let's just check the temperature of this room, because that would be bad if people are okay, so they're alright with temperature. Yeah, I'd like to relay out some of these beds. So let's, how many beds is that? Oh, they're already 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then I'll put put some of them back. We will remove those two as well, that one, and replace them with ones here and here. I think on the guard patrol I might put 2 guards on this guard patrol in here now at the various times. So we just go through here and just add them in. Okay, so we've got guards in that area almost all the time now, just to make doubly sure no one tries to get out of there. And we've got more incidents happening down here. Is that in? That's in max security again, I think. We actually have, looks like we have some serious complaints from some of our people. What's happening down here? Is it in, which area is it? Let's go and have a look at what our complaints are. This could be a serious... Okay, we've got a serious food complaint and a serious hygiene. Let's have a look, see where it is. Minimum food, but that's because we are coming up to food time, so we can ignore that to a degree. But possibly I need more... what should we say? More cooks. Hygiene. Okay, might have to look at that. Let's say normal security, hygiene. Okay, that's their problem there. Max security. Max security have a little bit of everything, to be honest. I think I need to have a look at our max security and what's happening there. So we have a very high, what should we say? Danger level at this moment. It is going down, but people are not happy. I'm not sure where it is, but I think it's this normal security. The people are just not happy in this area at the moment, and some of it is let's see what we can do quickly to satisfy some of the normal security. So hygiene is potentially one of the big. So what if I either set the showers? So let's change one of their regimes. So at the moment they don't have a shower requirement, but we could, instead of this work free time here, is put that as a shower time instead. So everyone, now it is a very small shower area they're all going to go into, but it will satisfy some of their requirement. And if I build a new block, I think that'll be enough for what we've got at the moment. And if I build a new block, we can potentially put them all in there as such. Right, what else is our other area? Okay, maximum security. We need a larger maximum security because we've got, oh no, we've got a capacity of 9. Okay, we are at our maximum capacity now of 9. We are filling up, but I think we're going to be increasing it because we seem to be getting a lot of people being moved up in security. Just going to go through them all, see if we can find any new confidential informants and what sort of character they are. No, okay, no new confidential informants in that group there, unfortunately. We do have our large intake of prisoners coming in now. which is going to be a significant. Now, one thing we can quickly do is to suppress some of these people, just to do a little bit of a suppression. We've got the dogs ready to go in and out, but I think now we can also put our armory in. So let's quickly get the armory up and running. So armory again. Why armory? Right, there we go. Okay, I need to put a weapons rack and a table. Right, so if I will put a table just there, and then we need a weapons rack. Where's the weapons rack? Weapons rack can go up there, and then we will put a guard locker. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off with you need a locker per guard. So we're going to start with 4 armed officers. So let's get them in. Where are they? Where's the armed guards? Max hired already. Okay, automatically hires them. Okay. Oh no, I've got to wait for the locker to be built. So okay, let's prioritize the building of these. Okay, let's put those urgent, because I think I need some armed guards would be beneficial just at this moment. Because we have got quite a lot of people in here now. How can we best use the armed guards? So armed patrols, one way would be to have, again, down the bottom here during yard time, we have a heavy suppression at yard time with armed guards, dogs, wardens, you name it. They're all coming in at yard time. I like that idea. So we'll put them there and there. Schedule 4 only. And we'll put one in max as well. So during yard time there is a lot, and then we will just have I think the other one is an armed patrol, basically through there at everywhere except night, I think. Okay, that should be done. So they're all set up, but just about all the time there will be an armed guard on the entranceway. So we've got a lot of prisoners coming in here. You require solitary confinement. Oh, found. Okay, yes, yep. Yeah, there's no. We actually have a run out of solitary confinements, I think. Let's just see if we can find any more snitches. Let's see if we can get rid of any of these guys. You are winning confidential informant. You won't, because you look like a gang member. Yes, I know you want to go into solitary. Well, tough. You're going to have to wait until the people that are in solitary have done their time, so to speak. We're somewhat busy at the moment, so you're going to have to wait. Let's see if our... Go on. let's let you in here so we can get the armed guards coming in here. There we go. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 armed guards now, ready to go and do their armed guarding thing. And we got dog handlers out as well. So that's cool. Let's see, have we also fulfilled that requirement? Yes, we did. I believe we fulfilled that other requirement for the security. Excellent. Okay, so quite a few things done actually, I think here. We've got the guards. We got our cell up to 122 now. I'm a little worried about the quality. Let's just have a quick check of this dorm. That's the only thing I think I've got last left is what's the quality here now like? There's a lot of building there. We'll let that building carry on. So room quality. That's only because 1 out of 52 people are assigned to it. So, okay, it's a very high quality at the moment. Until we get more people assigned to it, it will then lower in quality. So, okay, that's a plus minus. That's something to be wary of. At the moment, we've got one person in there who's got the whole place to his bloody self. Well, that's no good. Let me just check. I'm wandering around into areas with the prisoners. Let's go around the back, I think. I don't like going around the front. We'll make our way around the back. Yep, there was one block in this corner was stopping that cell being activated. Let's just check the qualities on this cell while I am here. Temperature. Okay, so we need to heat up some of these. Quality's okay, but they need a heat up. So we need to sort out. Can we can get here all the way with the water. How far will the hot water go? How far will it extend from here? It'll go quite far actually. Let's see if we can get about there. And then put a radiator in there. Where's a radiator? And that hopefully should sort out their requirement for heat. And let's just check in here now as well. Yep, this one is still there complaining. Let's have a look at what's gone wrong here. I think... Why? Okay, let's just try hot water pipe there in that square. Maybe it needs one in the square that the radiator actually is. And that's something I possibly didn't do. Okay, let's sort out that, see if that heats up those dorms. Sometimes silly things like that can be problematic. Now, there's too many prisoners for me to look at all of them individually. We have got some, I did see one here, unknown reputation. So we have got some reputations to look out for. But most of them are normal so far. And these are all running through their conducts. Okay, I'm not going to increase the amount that inside tree. These people are going to have to be locked up until they can go. A lot of these, yeah, the quality is too high. They're going to have to spend this in here is going to get rather busy. I'm going to put some guards in the holding cell, just as an extra stationing, just for the moment, without any particular time value set to them. In fact, let's put it in at all times. Let's get into the staff area, that way I can assign it. So let's see there, we'll put an extra guy in at the yard, and here night time we've got one extra guard. Okay, that will do for the moment for there. So we've got an extra just permanently in the holding cell. And we've got the armed guard, who's basically going to be patrolling around the front. So that's going to be, you know, holding people in check for a while. And the guards are going to be busy putting everybody in their cells. So I think that is it. I'm going to get another 2 cooks. I've decided, just to make sure that food is not an issue for anyone. But otherwise, yeah, I think I should stop there and then think about what is the next on the schedule. Now, the only bits I've got to do is, I think I've got to start thinking about, we're putting a lot of people around, and the chances are they're going to start trying to escape, dig out, go across the fences and walls. So I might have to start looking at some of the escape prevention for the prison. But otherwise, I think I've done reasonably. Got the cell prison up, we did the guards, we did the tools, yeah, and we expanded the prison in general. I think Max may need a little bit of expansion next. And we also worked out the reputation, the better way using the confidential informants to find out more reputations in one go. As always, any comments, leave them down below. But until next time, keep playing the game and have fun.